and thank you for joining us for this week's edition of It's Your City. I'm your host, Courtney Bloomer. Today's episode is brought to you by Lone Mountain Veterinary Hospital in Carson City, providing top-notch care for pets in Carson City and the surrounding area. Lone Mountain Veterinary Hospital is online. Check them out at their address listed on your screen. Our guest today is Diane Rea. She's here from the American Teamistresses. Welcome, Diane.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Do you want to be Diane, or tell us who you are portraying today?
Mary Matilda McNair Matthews. I go by the name of Matilda.
All right. And who is she?
She was a lady who was actually from New York, but she came out here because her brother had been in the Virginia City area investing in mining, and he was killed, and she came out to take care of his estate. She spent about 10 years out here. She did a lot of entrepreneuring while she was here, including sewing, and since I am a seamstress, I kind of relate to her.
All right. So Matilda for now, actually Diane, but the American Teamistresses have been an organization for a little while now. Tell us a little bit about the American Teamistresses and what it is that y'all do.
We like to do fun stuff. We're just a fun group of women who get together. We portray ladies of history from Nevada and from the 1864 to the 1900s. We do a lot of fundraising, and we just go out and try and have as much fun as we possibly can wherever we can.
All right, and people who are familiar with events in Carson City have probably seen you out and about at some different events, at Nevada Day and at different fundraisers. And you, in fact, have a couple of fundraisers coming up this month.
Yes. On June 10th, we're going to be raising funds for the Littlest Things, and they rescue animals and help support the community. And then on the 24th, we are going to be at Glen Eagle doing the Have a Heart fundraising for fish, and they feed the families in the community.
All right, so let's talk individually a little bit about each one of those fundraisers. The first fundraiser coming up on June 10th for the Littlest Things is a tea party. What's going to go on there?
It's a tea party. The ladies from the Teamistresses will be there. We'll be serving tea. It's a 2-hour party at the Governor's Mansion from 2 to 4. And we are going to have tea and sandwiches and cookies and cupcakes and just have a nice little tea party. We invite all the families to come if they want. We were actually at the Hub last year with our tea party and had quite a turnout. It was great. But this year we're going to have it at the Governor's Mansion. The tickets are $15 for adults and $10 for the kids.
All right. And all the proceeds from that event are going to the Littlest Things. And they're a pet rescue organization. Tell us a little bit about them.
It's run by Zoe, and she also does a lot of community service. And she's just a really great gal. She also has little animals at her house, like ponies. Oh. And then she has a cutest little puppy dog that she rescued not too long ago. I think she still has it. I'm not real sure. She was trying to find a home for it.
So are these animals adoptable then?
Yes, definitely.
All right. And where can we go to learn more about some of the animals that she has?
They're all on the littlestthings.org.
All right, so littlestthings.org is the website. They are going to be the beneficiaries of the tea party that is happening at the Governor's Mansion on June 10th. Where can people go to get those tickets?
They can go to the littlestthings.org, or they can go to the Catalina Apartments and talk with Pepper. All right. Pepper actually has tickets there.
All right, so a couple different options for picking up tickets. And if you want to see the American Teamistresses in the Governor's Mansion, this is a great opportunity to do so. Right, and there are a whole bunch of American Teamistresses.
Yes,
and they portray a lot of different ladies, and many of them will be there that day.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, the second fundraiser that is coming up is the Have a Heart fundraiser. This is a fundraiser for fish, and it's taking place, as you mentioned, at Glen Eagles. This fundraiser has been going on for a while, and some folks may be familiar. There are celebrity waiters at this event, and folks can go and tip their waiters. But the American Teamistresses are also going to be in attendance this year.
Yes, we were there last year also and had such a great time that we wanted to go back and do it again. We help wait on the tables, and we do the auctions and sell tickets for the drawings and stuff, and just talk with the people and mingle around, and we're all dressed up for that too.
Right.
We love
that
to dress
is one
up.
of the kind of hallmarks of the organization is your guys' historic costumes. So FISH is a local organization that serves those in need in our community. Talk about their mission a little bit and why you guys want to support that.
They take care of a lot of people. They provide food, clothing, they help out with housing. They just do everything that they can to help the people in need, and we think they're great.
All right. And let's let people know about the tickets for this event.
You can go to nvfish.com and get the tickets there. And they're $65 per person for all the dinner and everything. Does not include drinks. You have to buy your own drinks. Or you can get a table for $500.
All right. How many seats? 8. All right, so 8 for $500 or $65 a piece for tickets. This is kind of one of the C&B scene events in Carson City. Yes. So
absolutely.
You want to make sure that you are at the Have a Heart fundraiser, and that is taking place on June 24th. Fantastic chances to come out and meet you guys and learn a little bit about history. But if that's still not enough American Teamistresses for someone, you guys are now getting ready to hold auditions for new American Teamistresses.
Yes, we're looking for some more girls to come and join us for our fun times. We're going to have the auditions on July 1st, and I'm not exactly sure of the location yet, but that's our plan. And if anybody would like to get an application, if they just give me a call, my number is 315-0056. I work in a metal building, so you have to kind of leave a message when I'm at work, but I will get back to you and get you an application. Also, we do Holiday with the Heroes. We go down the streets and solicit for funds because we are also naughty Teamistresses. And then we go and help the kids shop, and that's a lot of fun.
And that is a lot of fun. The Teamistresses take part in so many events that happen around town throughout the year. What's the time commitment like for someone who might want to be interested in joining?
However long you want. We like people to come in, and if they can spend a lot of time with us, great. If they can only be at a few things, that's fine too. But we just like to get to know more people and have more ladies join our group.
And what are some of the things that people can expect at their audition? What are some of the qualities that you're looking for in a Teamistress?
We like people who are extremely friendly, love to have fun and venture, and like to dress up, of course.
All right. Now, you mentioned something really important there, and that might be a hang-up for a lot of people. You guys have some pretty elaborate outfits. What if someone does not have a historic outfit from 1864 to the 1900s?
Matilda makes them.
Matilda, the great seamstress that she is. Okay, so if someone is not able to come up with their own costume, they should still come to auditions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If they don't have a costume or they can't afford to get a costume, we will do what we can to help them.
All right. So a really interesting opportunity for people who have an interest in history and in Nevada. They can come and try out for the American Teamistresses.
Yes, and Nevada had some great ladies that nobody really knows about. So we want to put them out there and let people get to know them.
All right. Thank you so much to Matilda McMaster.
Mary Matilda McNair Matthews.
All right.
You got me doing it.
All right. Also known as Diane Rea. Thank you so much for joining us for today's episode.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, and thanks to all of you for joining us for this week's edition of It's Your City, brought to you by Lone Mountain Veterinary Hospital, providing top-notch care for pets in Carson City. If your business would like to sponsor a future edition of It's Your City, please contact Darla at the address shown on your screen. I'm your host, Courtney Bloomer. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.